Yo, yo, yo! What's happening? You alright or what? What's happening? It's Friday. Happy Big Friday, everyone. How are we? How's Big Friday going? I hope everyone's had a great week this week, and a great Big Friday as well. It's Fallout Friday today, because of course it is, as is the style. Now, might be wondering, why are we not playing Starfield? Starfield is out in early access today. I don't get early access. I'm gonna play it on Game Pass, so we'll be jumping into that on Wednesday. It's gonna be a Wednesday game moving forward, I think, unless we sort of move things around. I don't know. Next week's gonna be hectic, by the way. Next week's the start of a busy month. So plenty more streams on the channel for a few weeks during September. September's mad for release. What's after September? October. October's the same. October's crazy as well. So we're gonna be a bit flat out here on the channel, which is good. I'm gonna have to I don't know, sleep more or something to keep up with it all. But that's something to look forward to anyway. A lot of big releases coming up and stuff, and lots of streams for you guys to enjoy, and lots of content as well. Lots of content. We are eating extremely well this year as gamers. Am I right? Now, before we get into Fallout, what we're going to be doing today on Fallout, by the way, is a little bit more vault diving to begin with, and then see where that goes. I got to admit, last week I started something a bit too early. We didn't really have time to fit it all in. But I did have time to do something, and I kind of bit off a bit more than I could chew towards the end of the stream. But that's not to worry, okay, because we can get that finished up today and then move on as well and do some other cool stuff today in Fallout 4 Survival. Because Fallout Fridays, yeah. It feels like ages, right? It feels like ages since we played Fallout. And technically it's been over a week, because it was on Wednesday last week. So that's why it feels like it's been so long. So I'm really hyped to play today. I'm really hyped to play today. I'm going to talk about my day yesterday, though, a little tiny bit. Don't worry, we'll get into the gameplay soon enough, okay? We'll get into that very soon. But yesterday I was doing some editing, and I had a plan for something I thought would be really cool. To upload to YouTube. I won't say what it was because it didn't really work out, which was a bummer, because I was about 4 or 5 hours in, I should say, and I was thinking to myself, this isn't really working out the way I envisioned it, right? But I've spent like 5 hours on this now, so I may as well power through and get it done. And then it didn't work out anyways. So I wasted about 6 or 7 hours of my day yesterday. But I don't consider it a complete waste of time. I learned some stuff. So there's at least that. At least I took something away from it, right? Silver linings and all that jazz. But yeah, that's pretty much my day yesterday. 7 hours of seven-ish, around about that mark. I wasn't really counting properly. But around about that mark of like something that just completely didn't work out anyway. Other than that, though, I watched the new One Piece live adaptation. I watched the whole thing. I binged the whole thing, which is a positive thing, I guess. I couldn't stop watching it. I wanted to watch it all. I didn't have high hopes for it, and this is going to sound a little weird, but my final verdict on it, I don't want to spend too long talking about it, because you're here for Fallout, and I'm not by any means am I not a critic, especially not when it comes to movies and TV, but I am a One Piece fan, so I'm going to give my brief thoughts on it. And this might sound a little weird, but it's not entirely terrible. Some bits are really good. Some bits are really bad as well, though. It's mid. It's mid as AF. It might be a little bit too generous, to be honest with you, but it's pretty mid. I mean, it's the best anime adaptation into live action, but is that really saying much when the bar is so low? Do you know what I mean? a lot of things are good about it. I don't agree with some of the storylines that they brought in way too early. Some of the characters just feel really, really bad. Some of them are like spot on. Mihawk, and I'm not a big fan of Mihawk, personally. Not even in like the original source, but he is superb in the live action. Helmeppo is spot on. Helmeppo is amazing. Who else did I really enjoy? Oh, Zeph. Zeph is really cool. I really liked Luffy's portrayal as well. I don't think it was spot on, but I ended up really disliking Luffy for all the fight scenes. All the fight scenes looked terrible, in my opinion. The effects are not very good at all. Not very good at all, and it really pulls. It pulled me out of it. Anyway, hey Colleen, how's it going? Happy Big Friday. Happy Big Friday, Colleen. Let me load up the shout out for you, Colleen, and then I'll finish my thoughts on the One Piece live action, and then we'll crack on with Fallout. But how are you? How are you? How's your week been? How's your Big Friday? Hope you're doing well, Colleen. Thanks for coming along to hang out today as well. But what were we saying about One Piece? Yeah, it's really hit or miss. There's some things that I really liked and other things that I really didn't like. In a nutshell, really 50-50. Like I said, it does some things really, really well, but others it does really, really badly, in my opinion anyway. Now, what I would like them to do is not make any more, okay? Because you did it. It wasn't a complete disaster, okay? It wasn't like outstanding either. It was just enjoyable. If you're a One Piece fan, you'll get some enjoyment out of it, because there's one thing we'll give it credit for, is there's a lot of passion put into it. It's almost like, there's so many references all the flipping time that you'll pick up on if you are a One Piece fan, and it's enjoyable. It's worth a watch, but don't do any more. just don't do any more. Consider that a win. It wasn't a complete and utter disaster. It wasn't amazing either, but it wasn't a complete and utter disaster, so just leave it at that, okay? Just leave it at that. I don't know, my perspective is like, for advice on watching that if you're not a One Piece fan, because I am a One Piece fan, so I only know that perspective. But I might be wrong, is what I'm saying. But if you're not already into One Piece, maybe don't watch it, because one thing, there's like a moderate, I'll call it, because it's not a huge spoiler, but it is a spoiler. It's not a minor spoiler either. I'm gonna class it as a moderate spoiler, because they bring in a storyline much earlier than it should be in the series. There's a moderate spoiler. So if you're watching through One Piece now and you're not at a specific part as well, and you watch this because you're like, I finished the East Blue, so it's fine, you might get spoiled on something. But you're not going to pick up on all the references that are scattered throughout it. A lot of characters are not given the appropriate time to really develop that character. They're like a shadow of their character, so to speak. Some of them are done really poorly as well. Some of them are amazing. I mentioned a few that I really, really liked. The effects, the special effects are probably going to put you off, because they're awful. Every time Luffy fights, I'm just like, oh my god. It just looks dreadful. I don't really like how he does fight either. It's not just the way that the effects look. I got issues with the way that he does fight as well, but his characterization is pretty good. They did a good job. It's not spot on, like I said, but it's good. It's good. I really hate, like, a lot of people have said that they like Buggy a lot. I really didn't like what they did with Buggy. Buggy's amazing in the original source material, and I really don't like the way that they took him in the live action. I think they really did him a disservice. There's one really cringe line in it as well. Actually, there's two, but the one in particular that I was going to mention is the way that they try and get Luffy to sort of mirror something that Shanks says to him in the flashback. When he's like, you can pour seawater all over me, but and I'll let it slide, but don't ever threaten my friends or something, which is like a mirror of what Shanks tells him when he's a little kid. I thought that was awful. I thought that was really cringe. Yeah, so it's 50-50. It's 50-50. There's some enjoyment to be had if you're a specific type of person. Like if you're a One Piece fan, you'll get some enjoyment out of it. It's not entirely terrible. Some of it is terrible. Some of it's really good though. Some of it's really, really good. Some of it's bad though. Some of it's quite bad indeed. But yeah, I don't know if I could recommend it to someone who's a non-One Piece fan. I'd probably recommend the original source material over the live action, to be honest with you. But that's I just wanted to say a little bit about the One Piece live action because, you know, I'm a One Piece fan. And I watched it all yesterday. But enough about that. Okay, let's get Colleen a shout out. What we got today? Ooh, some Resident Evil 2. Man, I miss this game.
And this one's the muff.
I miss this game.
Shush.
The muff.
I realised how that sounded as soon as I said.
Classic Colleen clip there. I miss Resident Evil 2 remake. How long has it been since we played that on the channel? Too long, right? Too long. It was probably... The last time we played it was probably for Resident Evil week. Leading up to the 4 remake. Which was... When did 4 remake come out? February? Dang, this has been a good year for video games. It really is. And it's just going to get even more crazy. It's going to get even more crazy. But anyway, you're not here for me talking, are you? For me bumping my gums. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Burpy baby, I think. Pardon me. Sorry about that. You're here for some Fallout Fridays, am I right? So let's hop over to Fallout. Oh. Hold on. There we are. Alright, cool. We're all set. I just need to jump over to the correct screen. Hello. Now I'm over here. Right, so here we are at home. Back at Hangman's Alley. Am I parched right now or something worse? Parched. Parched is fine. Codsworth, I need you with me, buddy. You should still be following me around, hopefully. Codsworth? Yeah, he's following me around. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so last week, like I said, we started something, and I probably shouldn't have started, because now this vault is going to be split into 2 parts, unfortunately. But we started wandering around and getting to know the people in Vault 81. So we're going to go back there now, which isn't too much of a trek. Okay. I think the best way to go is... Who are you? Is that Carla? Oh, it's Trash Can Carla. Fantastic. We like Trash Can Carla. We're going to avoid the bad part of the neighborhood. To be honest with you, though, Carla's probably taking out any trouble over there. She's on her way to Hangman's Alley. I always forget my way when it comes to finding... We got to find the pond, right? And then as soon as we found the pond, we know exactly where we're going. The thing is, though, I can never remember where this pond is. Oh, before I forget as well, I just want to point something out real quick. We're level 69 right now, which is nice. And we're literally about to level up. So I thought I'd point that out before we level up, because we'll probably level up, if not from turning this quest in, where we have to bring back Erin's cat. Then it won't be long at all. Maybe a few more actions and we're leveled. Have we got trouble? Who's that? Cricket! Okay. We like Cricket. Cricket's not trouble. Cricket's amazing. Cricket gave us our best weapon that we own. She gives you the... She gives... just in case you can't remember or I didn't really point this out properly. Cricket here... She... has this gun that I'm holding, which is our big boy gun, which we always pull out whenever we're in serious danger, because it's a brilliant gun. She owns that guaranteed. You just go up to her and buy it off her, That's where you get that gun. And that gun is for the best weapon in the base game until you get to Far Harbor. She has that guaranteed in her inventory for sale. So we love Cricket. Cricket is the best. She really is. By the way, as well, I keep forgetting to say this earlier in the stream. But everything should sound and look fine today. If there's any issues at all with game volume, or if I'm too quiet, or if I'm too loud, etc., please let me know, okay? Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to adjust it. But everything should be fine. If you let me know in the chat otherwise, okay? So we're going to go return to Erin now. Because we told, I can't remember the name of the cat off the top of my head. Ashes. We told Ashes to get back to Vault 81. And uncharacteristically for a cat, it listened. And it went there all by itself. Which a cat would never do. Maybe a dog. Maybe a dog would. But not a cat. There's no way, no chance a cat would listen to you. What's down here? We're going to Erin, right? So maybe that's this quest marker down here. She's at home. School's out. School's out right now.
It must be rough living out there.
Right. The shop that we... Oh, don't pull out your gun. That's not very polite, okay? Put the gun away. She is the daughter of the shop owners. Now, just to jog your memory, these two don't get along. And it's because this guy is suspected to be having an affair. And they name someone specifically as well, who he's supposed to be having an affair with, who we'll bump into later on. There's two renowned bugs. I'm not talking rad roaches either. I'm talking about game bugs that are tied to this vault. I can't really go into details just yet, but I'll explain when the time comes, okay? One of them, as well, is tied to one of my favorite things in this game. And hopefully we don't experience it, because I've had it happen to me multiple times in the past. But it will really lock us out of something quite good. I don't know, I can't remember if I ever knew a way of preventing it. And if I even ever did know a way of preventing it, then I've completely forgotten. So hopefully it doesn't happen to us today, okay? The other one, I for the longest time thought I had a solution to, but the last time I tried my solution, it didn't work. So I'm gonna go through that as and when the time comes, okay?
I was so worried about him.
No problem, Erin. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad he's safe.
There's Ashes right there. Fusion core! She gave me a fusion core.
Hey.
Hold on to this fusion core for me, Codsworth. It's really, really heavy. It weighs a whole 4 pounds. Right, I forget what we need to do next. Maybe we need to go and talk to... We need to go to the, Is that Austin there?
I can't wait till I don't
Hey,
have to
Austin.
go to school anymore.
Hi, Austin.
Someday, I'm gonna check out the Commonwealth, if my gran lets me.
I think we've got to go and talk to this kid's gran.
Play outside.
We did the classroom, right? Oh, no. We got to go and talk to the doctor. I remember.
Welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
Okay, right, so, when I first played this game, Ash, what's up, Ash? Hold on, let me drop a pause and we'll get you a shout out, because I'll only forget otherwise. Happy Big Friday, how you doing? Hope you had a good one this week, and hope your Friday's going well. Let's give you a shout out as well, Ash, before I forget. You know what I'm like. You want to forget.
Sweet Christ.
For those of you watching,
Dang, what's this? Is this Dead by Daylight? I didn't know
because
you
they
played that
received
game.
So much fucking shit from other players.
They do, especially from like top tier
Unless
survivors.
they're clearly being toxic, then you don't.
How you doing, Ash? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good one. Right, now, when I first did this quest, and I came here, because I think a lot of it to do was because it's a vault, and when you get here, it's one of the very few vaults when it's not apparent that anything sinister is going on. In fact, it seems like this vault has been working all along, right? Which vaults typically don't do, unless they're control vaults. There are control vaults which were designed for. They were much bigger to keep a large population in, and they were specifically for maintaining a human population in. But control vaults aside, they'd always got a sinister plot behind them. So I was very, very dubious about this guy asking me for a blood sample, but it's fine. It's fine. These people are really, really nice. So sure, I'll donate. Don't ask for money, because Codsworth won't like that.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood.
Okay. Let's sit down. Where do we sit down? Over here? This should do, right? Let's go by here.
This'll only take a sec.
Ash, I'm good. How are you? I'm very well, thanks, Ash.
Hardly heard a bit.
I'm very, very well.
Thank you. This will be a great help.
Hype to play Fallout 4, because it feels like it's been bloody ages, because we played it Wednesday last week, so it's been over a week. So I'm really excited to play more. It's Big Friday. Wish I was playing Starfield, actually. Anyone enjoying Starfield right now? Anyone get early access? No spoilers, okay? No spoilers. Because we'll be picking it up on Wednesday. But Fallout 4's not a bad time either, so you know, at least we're playing Fallout 4. I didn't realize what that guy just said, but whatever. Right, let's go and talk to Rachel.
I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
That's right. Rachel just acts as a doctor, like a doctor would, like Dr. Sun in Diamond City. What have you got on you?
Some supplies, actually. Great. Let's take a look.
I think I'm good for now. Right, I'm not entirely sure what kicks off the next part of this quest. Let's
Hello,
talk to
Dr.
Forsyth
Do
again.
you need something? I'm rather busy at the moment.
No conversation options there. Alright, fine. I think we need to talk to Austin's gran. Or something.
You're still here?
God, no wonder your wife hates you. You're such a jerk. Alright, fine. Let's go and speak to the overseer, maybe, or I can't remember what Austin's gran stays now. Now either. I think she's. Here she is. Let's go and speak to her.
This strain is doing.
Excuse me.
Oh dear, I seem to have misplaced one of my instruments. Where could it be? Very little discoloration. Strong cellular plant structure.
She's a scientist who works on the food here. Last week I got my wires crossed. I thought she worked in the canteen, but she's a scientist who works on. Have we locked ourselves out here or something? Is there no way of progressing things? I'm sure something's meant to happen after you speak to Dr. Forsyth. Something involving Austin.
Alvin's always looking for tools.
Buddy.
Excuse me, Dr. Forsyth.
I've heard some doctors out there specialize in facial reconstruction. I can't imagine attempting surgery in those conditions.
Nope, okay, he's just got generic lines. Right, okay, I think we're gonna have to make this progress by ourselves.
Another new face involved, eh?
Which way is it now? It's like a reactor room somewhere. Should we go and talk to the overseer, see what happens? Where did Austin say she lived? It's out here, right, in the main observatory. Austin, are you sure you can't progress my quest, buddy?
Austin.
Gran says I'm a bottomless pit when it comes to food.
If you memorize your multiplication A real life Commonwealth person. You dress funny.
Okay, alright. Let's go out into the main atrium. No, I'm waiting for Game Pass, okay. Yeah, me too. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm starting to think maybe I should have got early access, but it's... I guess it's not too late, but... I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait all the same. Right. Austin said the overseer was upstairs somewhere. Was it? Aha. Right. I'm gonna go and speak to the overseer. See what if that does anything. Is she here? Overseer! Hello.
Some of our residents aren't as thrilled about outsiders as most, so please, don't think they speak for all of us.
Alright, cool. Generic line from you as well. I guess we're gonna have to progress things by ourselves. Which I think I know how to do. I just have to find it. We have to find like the reactor room.
If you need something, ask Alexis. I can't make heads or tails of this story.
Which I believe is... It's near this end, possibly. I'm gonna start opening doors until I find it. Dang. This goes back up to the second floor, right? Oh, that's a bathroom. I should have checked the label on the wall. These can't be upstairs. These have all just got to be living quarters, right? Ah, here we are. Reactor. Right. Okay, now we're gonna pass a character shortly. And it's very important we don't talk to them. Not yet, anyway. There she is. Okay, her and her brother. Just leave them be for now. Out the way, Rusty. Not
Staying pretty busy
What the
these
hell?
days?
Quite so. Mr. DeLuca has made it his life's work to occupy my time.
What?
Not only do I specialize in reactor maintenance, but now I am trained in doing his laundry, fetching libations, and generally picking up after it.
Does he work?
Does he help out with any of the work?
If memory serves, the last bit of work he performed was when Mr. Whittaker forced him to clean up the supply room. He was also quite vocal about his distaste for the job.
Cool. Mr. DeLuca, he's on about this guy here. But don't talk to them, like I say. Right, what do we got around here? We might need to speak to him in just a second, actually. You, buddy.
Hi, Bobby.
Hey, the outsider. You lost? No trading going on down here.
Interesting room.
This is an interesting room.
Really? Guess maybe for an outsider. Just the old generators down here. Oh, and hey, if you got any jet on you, I may be willing to take it off your hands.
There we go.
Say 75 caps?
We'll get down to his deal now. He's actually a jet addict. So let's say I'm not a dealer.
I'm not a dealer. I don't sell drugs.
Hey, forget I asked. Seriously. And if you could keep this little conversation under wraps, I'd appreciate it. Just don't let Tina know. She'd be all over my ass.
Now Tina is behind him. That's his sister. Okay. And the
Hey, Bob.
name that was specifically mentioned when it came to the shop owners affair. So I gotta get him to flipping tell me where this.
People need to leave me alone. I'm just trying to relax here.
Okay, I think we're done with conversation options for him. There's a secret
Hey, outsider.
door around here
Hey,
somewhere.
remember what I said?
What'd you say? You didn't say anything to me, Tina. Not yet, anyway. I'm thirsty. That's fine. Let's have some. He knows where there's a secret door. Okay, and that's where I need to get to. I think to progress the quest here. Either that or it's bugged out on me for some reason. That's locked out master. That's annoying. That might be my ticket to opening this secret door wherever it is.
Can't break the code.
Hold on. Now, just to let you know, okay, it's not a crime to look through a NPC's inventory. So, I'm just going to check what he's got on him.
Hey, remember what I said?
I gotta try and do this hidden all the same. I can look, right? But if I don't take anything, it's not a crime. You can look in an inventory, but that's all. Oh, I can hack Rusty.
Oh, Rusty.
Pardon me.
Okay. Alright. Okay, we got a dead end down here. Maybe now something will happen in the doctor's infirmary.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Many patients.
Do you get a lot of patients in the vault?
No. The people of this vault are surprisingly healthy. If that's all, I have work to do.
Dang it.
Rachel.
Need stim packs? Or I can just heal you.
Ah,
Gonna pass.
poop.
Very well.
Okay.
If you get sick or injured, go to Rachel first. She'll call me if it's worth my effort.
I think I might have broken dialogue with the doctor there too early after he took my blood sample, Dr. Forsyth. That might have broken the quest path.
Want a good meal? See Maria at the cafeteria.
The other thing might be to hack that terminal, but I'm nowhere near good enough to get master lockpick. Even if we did get it just for the purposes of hacking that terminal, it would take a long time. There's got to be another way of opening this terminal, though. I thought the Bobby DeLuca might have had something on him, like a password or something. Alright, let's talk to Tina.
Hi, Tina. Hey, outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks...
What happened to your face, Tina?
Buzz off.
Bloody hell. Your brother?
Who's your brother?
His name's Bobby, and he's my poor excuse for a twin, so you can get a good idea of what he looks like. Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless. If he gets caught, we're both in trouble.
Tina doesn't normally look like this either, by the way.
That's not how I want to go.
I think something's happened to a face texture there. It's a bit weird.
You want to leave the vault?
More than you know. There's gotta be more to life than this vault. But if I leave, it's on my own terms. Not because Bobby screwed it up.
We're in danger of going too far into dialogue with Tina here. We're meant to talk to her much later on.
Keep him on a short leash. But not anymore. I'm cutting off his useless ass.
Let's stop there. Let's stop there, because that's like I said, that's very dangerous of going too far into a conversation. The only thing I can think of doing otherwise is just reloading and coming back here and really paying attention to Dr. Forsyth before we break conversation too early.
Dr. Forsyth?
As the doctor of Vault 81, I expect a certain amount of respect.
Yeah, this doesn't bode well. Right, let me try something else real quick. I doubt this is gonna lead anywhere, but Rusty, buddy, let's hack you. Oh no, there's nothing useful there. Can only shut down or self-destruct him. I wonder if we can pickpocket him. Hold on. Nothing worthwhile on him either.
Tina doesn't know what she's talking about. I'm careful. Ain't nobody gonna catch me doing this stuff.
LOL. I never noticed that before. It says LOL on those wooden blocks. Right, if Bobby can find this door, and Bobby's just a jet junkie, I can find this door, okay?
Tina doesn't know what she's talking about.
I think
Ain't nobody gonna catch me doing this.
I think it's in this area, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Alright, one last thing is to go back and talk to the grandmother. This is the wrong way though. Well done, Codsworth.
I'll be damned if that whole duct isn't gonna need replacing.
You.
Hybridization. It's got to be.
What's wrong with your face? Jesus Christ. Oops, I didn't mean to take the corner. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck.
Ah, you'll do perfectly. I'm in need of a willing test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
Sure. I'll try it.
Sure. I like fruit.
Excellent.
What on earth's going on with their faces?
And how it makes you feel. Now, where did you put that Geiger counter?
Can you help me out? I'm stuck in the corner of your room. I need help. Wait there. If I take... Now I can't get out. I'm legit stuck. We might have to reload anyway because I just got stuck in the corner of this room. Hold on. If I crouch maybe? Codsworth, help! I'm stuck and I can't get out.
Austin Engel.
Oh great, and now it looks like we're about to progress the quest line as well. Lady, help me out! I'm stuck in the corner of this room.
Seeds. I'll need more seeds.
Okay, if I can't jump my way out, I'm gonna blow my way out. Dang it, that didn't work either. Oh shit. I might have killed someone. Codsworth hated that. I may have killed the doctor. Okay, we're gonna have to reload. Just forget that ever happened, okay? Just forget that ever happened. I'm gonna give the game a quick reload as well. Sorry about this. But I'm gonna give the game a quick reload. Something's clearly wrong with it, okay? There was a lot of face textures that were they were a bit messed up. So we're just gonna quit the game because that's DMCA. Right. Let's reload. Just gonna completely reload the game. I'm also gonna mute it because the title screen is DMCA. Sorry about this. Shambles, right? Here we go. Lol. Okay. Right. This time we're gonna do it for real this time. Alright, Codsworth, let's go. There's a reason why I'm taking Codsworth with me as well. Just to let you know. I'll explain why momentarily. But there is a good reason why I'm taking Codsworth. It doesn't have to be Codsworth. It's just that I want... That's Stock Weathers. Nice. Iron Cricket. Nice. It doesn't have to be Codsworth. It's good to take a companion with you for this quest. If you want to get their affinity up. That's why I'm taking Codsworth right now. So I think we're getting quite close to Codsworth because of all the modifications we've done in close proximity to him when he's at our settlement. He loves that. Can't believe how badly wrong that went. Also, what was going on with everyone's face? If I go over and speak to the doctor now, you'll see what I mean. By the doctor, I mean the granny doctor, Austin's gran. And we got to pay attention to Dr. Forsyth this time. I think I broke dialogue too early, and I think that's what went wrong. Ash, are you gonna play Starfield on PC? Or are you gonna play it on Xbox? I'll be it's pre-installed on my Xbox, so that's where I'm gonna be playing it. From what I gather as well, it's had pretty good critic scores, right? It's like 88 or something, which is good. It's good. PC, okay. So for science then, not because I totally planned on it anyway before I knew where you were playing it. For science, I'll play the Xbox version.
Dr. Forsyth.
Totally for science. Right, okay, first things first, let's go and speak to Erin again. And tell her about her cat. And then we'll go and talk to Dr. Forsyth. Erin? Erin, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. I found your cat, Erin. Bloody hell. It takes you a long time to get up.
You found him.
I did.
Thanks, ma'am.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I'm so passionate.
Okay, cool. And she gave me a fusion core again. So I guess that's a guaranteed reward from Erin. Right, where's Dr. Forsyth? You, buddy! I leveled up from it this time. Oh, that's because Idiot Savant kicked in.
But I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples? Even just the blood sample.
Why?
Why do you need medical samples?
It's for my research. The people of Vault 81 have been genetically isolated from the Commonwealth for many generations. I'm trying to determine what the genetic variation is between the two populations.
Sure.
Sure. You can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood.
Alright, let's sort of sit over here again.
This'll only take a sec.
Ow!
There.
So rough.
They hurt a bit, eh? Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Cool, right.
Dr. Forsyth?
I hope we have enough gauze.
Alright. Okay, so I was wrong about that. There's no further dialogue. Rachel.
From the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
Do you have many
Do you
patients?
get a lot of patients in the vault?
No. The people of this vault are surprisingly healthy. If that's all, I have work to do.
Okay, alright, now let's go and speak to Granny Austin. Okay, if I'm locked out of this quest, that's going to be a massive bummer. Because it's tied to something quite good.
She's looking pretty bad. I could use one of those robots.
She's over here, right? Is your face fixed? Where is she? She's not here. Oh my god, did she despawn because...
Stay out of trouble.
Because I blew her up? I didn't save it, right? That's not you. Okay.
If you want a new look, stop by my salon sometime.
Where is she? Where does she live? Maybe she's at home.
I'm exhausted. My heart needs rest.
Well, school's in, so... She should be in a lab. Because it's currently daytime, working daytime. Don't know where they live either.
Yes?
Yeah?
Well, this has been a complete disaster. So far. Is she in her office, in her lab yet? Did I just break it even more by accidentally blowing her up, and even though I reloaded the game? Has it not respawned her? I'm sure I've overheard her voice somewhere though.
Why Holt insists on being useless. He could run that depot blind.
Right, that's the store.
What I wouldn't give for some real time off.
Don't want.
This is the overseer's office. Oh god, I don't think she's here. I've looked almost everywhere. Oh no. Fallout. Can you work properly today, Fallout? That would be lovely.
If you get sick or injured, go to Rachel first. She'll call me if it's worth my
effort.
Oh dear.
She'll hook you up. Stay safe
I checked all of these rooms already, right? Or am I getting my wires crossed? No, I've checked them all. Just the door's closed for whatever reason. They reclosed. I would assume this is their house, right? Because of the microscope. She is a scientist.
Hey,
Can I be of service?
I heard we had a trader in today.
Right, I think this is the DeLuca's house. Yeah, you can tell because there's jet right out in the open. That's obviously Bobby's. Let's go into the reactor room a second.
Ask Alexis. I can't make heads or tails of this.
Right, there's Bobby and Tina down there. Let's see if Tina's face is fixed this time.
Hey, the outsider. You lost?
Sort of. You still look kind of rough. No, it's not fixed. It's not fixed at all. Okay. This is bad.
It must be rough living out there.
Everything's under control.
Ah, you're there! Okay, you finally spawned in. And your face is broken as well.
Test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
I'll try it.
Sure. I like fruit.
Excellent. Just tell me how it tastes.
Better than the doctor. The science.
Now, where did
I
you
don't
get that
usually
from?
use my Xbox at all. Fair enough.
Pardon me, Dr. Pensky.
Gonna need more fertilizer soon.
Okay, I think this place is like kind of broken. I think because their faces are not right. Okay. They've got the wrong textures on their faces, and this quest does not seem to want to.
Excuse me, Dr. Forsyth.
Looking for medical treatment?
Can I sleep here? Dang it.
She'd be happy to help you with anything.
Maybe if I make some time pass, maybe that'll work. Right, let's wait for a couple of hours. I'm thirsty, that's fine.
Do you need something? I'm rather busy.
I need this quest to progress, buddy. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you. I would really, really like it if this quest would just progress. Right, okay. I'm gonna do something a little earlier than you should do. Just because I may as well, right? But I doubt it's gonna work. This place is seriously bugged, okay? I mentioned earlier that there's two potential bugs. One of them is to do with Tina DeLuca.
Hey, outsider. Do me a favor. If my good-for-nothing brother asks you for Jet, tell him to buzz off.
Alright.
All right.
Look, he's a junkie, but he's getting careless.
Oh, your face
If he
looks
gets
so
caught,
weird.
We're both in trouble. And as much as I'd like to leave this canned paradise, that's not how I want to go.
Get Bobby clean.
If he's addicted, you should try to help him get clean.
Don't think I haven't tried. I locked him in his room for a week. It wasn't 2 days before he was using again. Now I admit, I've got my own share of the blame here. Bobby gets his chems from me, and I keep him on a short leash. But not anymore.
You look like a ghoul. Why supply him?
Why would you feed his habit?
He's my brother, and he's overworked. I give him a little jet, and he perks up. He seems happy, I feel better. Done. Now that it's getting out of control, it's another story. He wants to put me at risk, he gets cut off.
I've been looking long. Recommended the good doctor. Good.
Good. That's the first step to helping your brother.
Should have done it a long time ago. But things ain't easy around here.
Okay. Right, now you.
The outsider. You lost? No trading going on down here.
Where am I?
Where am I?
Generator room, can't you tell? Look, I'm not even sure if you're allowed in here. Most of the trading's done in the atrium. I can tell you how to get back if you want. Oh, and hey, if you got any jet on you, I may be willing to take it off your hands. Say 75 caps?
For you?
Who's it for? You?
Me, myself, and I. Don't worry, I'm not into selling. That's my sister's thing.
All out.
Sorry.
Not
All
bad.
out of jet at the moment.
Damn. Well,
Wow, Mecca, just wow, judges someone and accusing them of being a ghoul because of their appearance. No, it's because, look, I'll show you now. We'll go back and look at her now. She's not supposed to look like that. Her textures are broken. You can tell around the side of her head. Good monkey, what's up? How you doing, buddy? No, her textures are broken. She's not supposed to look like that. Look at her face, right? Then look at the side of her head, if she stays still. See that line? It's because her textures are broken. It's the same for Austin's Gran as well. She's got the same problem with her face. Look at the outline around her nose. It's all wrong. Can you see? It's not because of her appearance. It's because her appearance is broken. She does literally look like a ghoul. This whole place is broken. It's really weird. How you doing, Code Monkey? Happy Big Friday. How you doing? I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for coming along as well. Right. I can't seem to progress anything here either. This place is just completely bugged out on me. Not just textures for Tina and the scientist lady.
Hi, Tina.
Tired of working. Tired of this vault.
Okay. I think the issue was going back, saving, and reloaded in between being in this area. I'm gonna quickly look up if there's a solution to this. Okay, bear with me. I'm good, working, and saw you were back to playing Fallout. Thanks for coming along, Wally. How's work? I hope it's not going too bad. It's Big Friday anyways, right? So it'll be over soon, I'm sure, and then it's the weekend. Here for more Fallout lessons. Right, okay. Vault 81. It'd help if I put in Fallout 4, right? What is it? Okay, right. How do we fix this? Vault Tech, single layout, Habson's notable loot. Notes, all quests related to one experience at one intelligence. Vault is accessing blah blah blah. Player character is bitten. Right, okay. One will still need to speak to... Who's McNamara? I can't remember. Bugs. Here we go. When first entering the vault, you may be unable to open the door. If using a speech check, the main door opens, reloading an earlier save before the speech check can fix this. Vault security guards. Give the quest to deliver fertilizer for 25 caps, however. Agreeing, she will give standard dialogue. That's not us. After finishing the quest, hole in the wall. Hole in the wall, that's what we're looking for, right? Hole in the wall. Okay, sorry about this. Won't be a second. After donating blood to Dr. Forsyth, leave the vault and either pursue Here Kitty quest, find ashes, or wait 24 hours. Okay, there we go. There's the trick there. We're just gonna wait 24 hours. Okay. Back to it then. Right, so the quest line isn't bugged, fortunately. Unfortunately, though, we should have really spoke to Dr. Forsyth before we went to go and get the cat. I'm going to reload my save as well. See if that fixes any of the face textures. Holiday weekend. Oh yeah, you guys got a bank holiday this weekend, right? Ours was Monday just gone here in the UK. Right, hopefully those horrible face textures have been fixed as well. God, this has been a shambles so far. What we're going to have to do, go and donate blood and leave for a little bit. The reason why I wanted to reload is because we've spoken to Tina DeLuca. And that locked us out of some dialogue, so... I want to do the quest tied to this this vault and then speak to her, because I want to try and recruit her. She's a unique settler, but she is extremely bugged, and I thought I had a permanent solution to recruit her every time, but the last time I tried to do that, it didn't work. So it's not guaranteed like I thought it was. I want to try it this time and see if it works this time, but we have to do the quest Hole in the Wall first, and then speak to her. So stay away from her until we've done that. I didn't know that you had to wait 24 hours. Normally, right, the way I did things last week, don't do it that way. Speak to Dr. Forsyth and then speak to Erin and go and look for her cat. Because then by the time you get back, then it would have progressed things. Unfortunately, I didn't speak to Dr. Forsyth last week, so that's what's tripped me up. That's what's made me forget how to progress this. Yeah, Labor Day weekend. Monday we're off. That's nice. Got any nice plans? Long weekend, huh? Long weekend, or are you just going to use it as a recovery Monday? Personally, that's what I would do. I would use it as a recovery Monday and party hard on the Sunday. But that's just me. That's just me. Right, Dr. Forsyth, take my blood, please, so we can get the hell out of here and get on with something else. When 24 hours have passed in-game, then we'll come back. Hello, take my blood, please.
I hope I'm not being. Would you mind donating?
Sure, I'll do it.
Sure.
Blah, blah, blah.
Excellent. Just have a seat.
Get on my way, buddy. Get on my way. There we go.
This will only take a sec.
Mrs. Code and I are finally getting away for anniversary. Nice. Dumping the kids on the G-parents. Oh, that sounds great. That sounds great. Hope you have a great time.
This will be a great help.
Hope you have a great time, Code.
I need to get these prepared immediately.
How long? What anniversary is it? You did say wife, right? Yeah, Mrs. Code. Mrs. Code. How long's it been? What? If you don't mind me asking, of course. If you don't want to answer, then you don't have to, of course.
She's looking pretty bad.
Right, let's get out of here. This stupid vault. Right. And before I see any DeLucas or Granny Austin, we're gonna leave just in case that's the issue that we're having with their face textures. 14 years married and 24 years together. Oh, that's amazing. That's really nice. Really, really nice. Congratulations as well, in case I didn't say that. already. Congratulations. Right, let's get the flip out of here. And decide what we're going to do next while we wait for the blood sample results to come in. Cricket, by the way, is often hanging around outside this vault. If you haven't bought the spray and pray yet, just come here. She's quite often, she hangs out here. This is one of her regular places that she stops. Right, we got to figure out what we're going to do in the meantime then. Talk to Erin. Oh, we didn't turn that in? After all that, I forgot to turn that in. Right, we better do that then. Dang it, what a shambles. What a shambles. It won't take long, we'll just run straight down to her. Turn it in, hopefully Idiot Savant will kick in again. Because that'll get us a level. If not, we're still extremely close to leveling anyway, so it's fine. Right, this, all this shenanigans is even before we get to the buggy parts of this place. There's two, well, we'll call them NPCs for the time being. We've spoke about Tina DeLuca and her being bugged, heavily bugged. But there's another part of this vault, someone else in this vault who can be extremely bugged as well, which we'll get to later. This is a bit spoilery to talk about it now. But oh my God, your face!
Stop by the lab in the morning and take a look at the new crops.
Your face is all messed up again. Right, Erin, you're right by there. Let's get this over with.
You found him. Thanks, ma'am. I was so worried about him.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I'm so glad he's safe. Ashes. Bad kitty.
If I turn that in now,
If you want a new look,
do you think that'll...
If you get sick or injured,
Because I turned it in after giving blood. Do you think that'll work? Oh! It kicked in! And we didn't level. Odd. Last time that kicked in, when we turned that in, it did level us. I don't know, this place is weird. Let's just get out of here. Codsworth! Codsworth, we're leaving! This place is weird. Yeesh. There's two NPCs in here and their face textures have just broken for some reason. This place is full of issues though. Vault 81 is kind of full of bugs. It's full of issues. I'm not talking about rad roaches either. I'm talking about game bugs. But let's get the hell out of here. This place sucks. Right. Absolute disaster. But never mind. Never mind. That took almost an hour. Right, what are we going to do? What are we going to do in place of Vault 81? I think, right, talk to the Minutemen. Oh, I remember. That's to do with the main quest. I think we're going to be going to the Minutemen for help with the main quest, actually. What's this here? Set up a Mila. We were there not so long ago. How annoying. Right, okay. We're going to catch a plane, right? Down to Castle. Speak to the Minutemen. And then maybe set that up on the way back. Bloody hell. Fallout. I'm disappointed with you today, Fallout. Right, put our grenades back on. Are they going to be able to land here? I hope so. Any of these bugs respawned? Oh, there he is. There's our ride. Let's go. The face textures on those NPCs is a new one. I don't think I've ever experienced that one before. Where are you going? Come back here. Has he found trouble? May have found trouble. He has found trouble. It's only raiders though, it's fine. That's my ride, buddy. Don't you dare shoot down my ride. Hey, come back here. Oh, he's gone back to pick me up now. Bloody hell. Right, okay. I love Codsworth. Codsworth's so funny. Right, okay. Take me to... Let's go to Castle, right? And then go to the four-leaf fish plant on the way back.
Glad to have you aboard, man.
Unbelievable.
Weapon is locked and loaded. Good hunting.
By the time we get back home from Castle, then and then we'll rest up and everything. Hopefully 24 in-game hours would have passed, and we can go back to Vault 81. So, my advice, okay, speak to Dr. Forsyth first, then speak to Erin about getting her cat back, and you shouldn't have to wait around then. Everything should be fine if you do it that way around. By the time you come back and turn in the quest to rescue the cat, things should progress. This way around, though, because we didn't talk to Dr. Forsyth until late, we have to wait 24 in-game hours. According to the internet, anyway. According to the internet. This is the first time I've seen you actually get on the plane. You're usually chasing it. It's really useful on survival mode. It's essentially fast travel, which you don't have fast travel in survival mode. So it's essentially, that's where we're going to go after Castle. We're going to talk to the Minutemen for help with the main quest, though. But yeah, this is essentially gives you the ability to fast travel, which is really, really useful, as you can imagine. Here's Castle. I don't think, Codsworth, I don't think you've travelled this far out into the Commonwealth before. You certainly never have ridden in a vertibird, so it's a nice little experience for Codsworth as well. Right, who am I speaking to here? Who do I need to speak to? Why is it all the way out there? Is that outside of Castle? Oh, it's Preston, right? We need to speak to Preston.
What do you need, General?
A signal interceptor.
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in
Do you want to turn around while you talk to me, buddy? Rude. My baby.
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn. That's some bad business.
That's the first time we told Preston.
We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
Teleportation.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate.
Preston's so lame.
Those plans if he surges. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it.
There you go, straight back to his settlement business. Of course. Right. Okay, so Sturgis is the one that's going to help us build this thing. Now, I want to get into that later on, once we've spoken to Sturgis. Because I've heard some criticisms about this, which I think I might have an answer to, hopefully. Now, but I'll go into that in more detail when the time comes. I think what we'll do, we'll put this mealer up in the fish pack in place here, just so it's done. And if we ever return to the railroad, then it's just there to turn in for a little bit of extra XP. And then what we're going to do after that, we'll fly up to Sanctuary and talk to Sturgis about building this this thingy dingy to get into the Institute. Right, where's the fish pack? We cleared this place out. I remember we cleared this place out last week. This place is normally crawling with mutants and also ghouls by here. But we've cleared this place out. It should be relatively safe. I'm going to go over to my 10mm just in case there's any ghouls, any stragglers. Sorry, I should say feral ghouls. I should distinguish between the two. Because ghouls are people too. You know, it's just the feral ones that are the dangerous ones. So I should just when I'm talking about feral ghouls, I should distinguish between. I should say feral ghouls. Right. There should be a little board up here somewhere. A little plank. The setup for this mealer. I mean, the thing is, right? Anytime you go to place these mealers down for Tinker Tom, he asks you to place a fair few all over the Commonwealth. I think it's just like a repeat thing that keeps repeating and repeating and repeating until you either, well, depending on who you side with, you'll find these planks on certain rooftops. Now, if Tinker Tom did this, if he went around putting these planks with these little cinder blocks on the end for a bit of weight for you to put these mealers down, I don't see why he couldn't just place them down himself while he was setting up these planks for them. It's a bit silly if you ask me, but now that that's done, okay, next time we're in the Railroad HQ, we can turn that in for a tiny bit of XP and pick up another one. Because it just exists it just keeps repeating forever and ever until you know, until you decide what to do with the railroad, whether to side with them or not, depending on what you do. Now we just became thirsty. That's fine. Let's go back to parched. Just a second. Right, where's my purified water? There we go. Drink some of that. And now we're off back to Sanctuary again. I've still got plenty of vertibird grenade signals, but signal grenades rather. But let's not go too ham on them, okay? They're actually kind of precious. Hopefully, this guy can land somewhere close to me and not a million miles away. General Atomics is there as well. We were literally here last week. Was it last week or the week before? He's doing the over-the-shoulder convo. Kind of rude, if you ask me. Dang it, Preston. Turning his back on me while he speaks to me. Very rude. Very rude indeed. I don't know where his manners are. I'm surprised that some certain things popped up for the first time in conversation with Preston this late in the game as well. You don't have to tell him about looking for your baby straight away, so it makes sense. You can end up having this conversation with him this late, but I just found it really funny that we haven't told him anything yet. Right, let's get on board, and we're going to fly over to Sanctuary to speak to Sturgis now. Right. I might have to drop an autosave here as well, just to go over my point with Sturgis and what's coming up and why it isn't. I agree, it is a little strange that you ask him for help in building this really complex machine that is to do with teleportation on the molecular level to get into the Institute. But I have a theory as well, and I'm going to need to drop an autosave to show my theory. Whoa, that building's falling apart. Did you see that? What was falling off that building? Now, I've seen it where some cars load in before the highways that they're on. And I've seen them just drop through and land on the ground. That happens quite often. That's quite a common occurrence. But I haven't seen parts of a building fall off. That was strange. That was very strange. Also, is that just not loaded in there, the ground? That's the CIT building, right? Oh, there we go. There's the ground. The ground's finally decided to show up. Fallout 4 is being particularly weird today. It's being really, really strange. Someone's shooting at me, I think. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. There's Corvega. I wonder if there's any raiders left on top of Corvega. I think I killed them all. Pretty sure I did. Which means we're near to our destination now. One of these power... What are they called? They're like... Not phone lines, right? One of these should be Abernathy, though. Abernathy's literally built around one of them. It's probably that one there at the back, because if you see that little... I don't know what that is either. It's like a mast with a round ball on the top. That's really close to Abernathy, so I think it's popping into existence. Yeah, I think it's there. Just about popping into existence there. Here we are. There's Abernathy right there. So that means we're coming up to Red Rocket soon. There's Sanctuary. You can see it off in the distance. We're flying over Red Rocket right about now. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Codsworth. That's a good thing about Codsworth and traveling with Codsworth on survival mode. He periodically gives you purified waters, so that's a good reason to travel with him. Oh, Carla, you got here fast. Yeah. You were in Hangman's Alley earlier. Right, we're going to speak to Sturgis now. Okay. And Sturgis is going to help us build this molecular teleporty doohickey to get into the Institute. I'm going to drop an autosave really quickly, okay? And we're going to do a little bit of save scumming. But there's a reason behind it. Because I've heard people criticize this, saying, when you first, if you remember, going all the way back to Concord, shortly after leaving Sanctuary, Sturgis is struggling to hack into a terminal that's novice level. It's novice level because... Why is he pointing a gun at me? He knows what I'm he knows what I'm planning. He knows what I'm planning. That's spooky. That's really, really spooky. You'll see why in just a second. He knows what I'm planning, right? But back to my point. He struggles to hack a novice terminal, and it's novice level because we hacked it. Any player at that point in the game, if you've invested in hacking or not, is able to hack that terminal. And he's struggling, right? So now, this guy, a guy who is struggling to hack a novice terminal, is going to help us with a really complex machine that's going to teleport us into the Institute. What's up with you, buddy? What's got you spooked? Oh, we're under attack. Okay, let's let this play out a second. Oh, it's Rust Devils. I missed. There's our level. Okay, typically Rust Devils arrive. Right in the middle of explaining my point. Get rid of these guys. I really shouldn't be using this gun, in all honesty. There's every possibility that the backsplash will hit my settlers. Let's change over weapon, because I think we got rid of most of it. Well done, guys. Okay. Job's a good one. Right. Okay, back to my point about Sturgis. Was that actually an official attack on Sanctuary, or... Everything settled down anyway. Back over to Spray and Pray really quickly, okay? I'm going to drop another autosave, just so that doesn't happen again. There we go. Right. So this guy is a guy who struggles with a novice terminal. He's about to help us build a really complex piece of technology. That no one's been able to do yet, but we've got the blueprints from Virgil, right? And it's going to break us down by the molecule and make us reappear where the Institute are. Now, how can this guy help you with such a sophisticated, advanced piece of technology when he couldn't even break into a novice terminal? Well, I'm about to show you, okay? Sturgis, sorry, buddy. Shit, he won't die. Okay, he's been tagged essential. So unfortunately, I can't physically show you this, because he's currently tagged essential, okay? Because he's part of the quest, which is kind of annoying. So you're going to have to take my word for it, because I can't show you. But throughout this game, there are people who are actually synths, okay? And if you are able to kill them and loot their body, you'll know, because you'll be able to take a synth component off their corpse. Sturgis is a synth. Sturgis is actually a synth. Okay? So my theory is that's how he knows, or that's how he's able to build this thing, is because he's programmed to do so, because he's a synth. Right, here you go.
Here you go.
Wow.
So that's my theory anyway, as to why a guy who struggles to break into a novice terminal is able to help you with building this complex piece of technology. It's because he was literally made to do so, because he's a synth. He's a synth.
You sure it's for real?
What's happening, Beard? How you doing, buddy? Happy Big Friday. How are you today, my friend? Let's give you a shout out, friend. I hope you're doing well. Hope your week's been good.
There are two crabs inside you. They are kissing.
Look at this team up. Look at this team up. We got Beard, Lizard, Lou, and Salmon in that shout out. What a cool clip. What a cool clip. Hey, buddy. Hope you're having a good Friday. Happy Big Friday, my friend. It's real.
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything.
We'll try and kill him again after we're done with building this. We'll drop an autosave and then try and kill him again, just so I can prove my point and see that he's got a synth component on his corpse.
Time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out, but you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals. It's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good job.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's going to take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections.
Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing.
Keep in mind, I can already see this is going to take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it.
Well, being as you mentioned that, Sturgis, I can actually build a nuclear reactor, no problem.
With lots of power available.
Why are you spooked now? Didn't we get rid of all the threats? Alright, fine. I'm gonna go ahead and use this open part of land here. If you remember, ages ago, I accidentally tore this house down, which I didn't mean to do. But it's fine. We're gonna build by here. Just to make it useful. Turn an accident into something good, I guess. Right, pop you by there. He did say we're gonna need a nuclear reactor, so there we go. Where are these bits that we I can't remember what menu they're in. I'd assumed they would turn up in their own special menu, but I guess not. Special? Oh, it is! Alright, fantastic. So we can build the platform. That's fine. Pop that down. And then I think we got to go and speak to Sturgis now. Sturgis, buddy!
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
I did, yes.
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell.
Beer, doing well.
Until
Got
we actually try to
Starfield,
build it,
nice. How are you?
just the three
I'm
things that
good. I'm really good, thanks, buddy.
I think I'll be able to
We had a bit of a scruffy start to Fallout today, but that was my fault a bit. And then we're back on track now anyway. I'm really hyped that it's Friday. Not playing Starfield yet though. I'm gonna wait for it to release on Game Pass. But hope you're enjoying it though. Hope you're enjoying it. What's up, Physio? What's up, broski? How you doing? Happy Big Friday, Physio. Hey, buddy.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs to be wired together so all the pieces can talk to each other.
Yo.
Over at the building site.
What's happening, bro? How's your week been, Physio? Hope you had a good one, buddy. You caved and bought Armored Core. Nice. It's dope, though, right? It's really, really good, though, right? I hope you're enjoying it. You should do, because you said you enjoyed some of the other ones in the past, right? Right, that one goes on there. Now all we need is a little satellite array. There we go. This is killing me, by the way, because normally the way I would build this, I would make I would cover it all up and make like a building to put it all in. But on this occasion, I'm not gonna do things that way because I don't think it's gonna be really too exciting to watch. To watch gameplay as this just settlement building essentially. So this time around, we're just gonna do things this way. I need to link. I think I can link you to this, right? There we go. One thing that I do need to do though is just rotate you around, otherwise that's going to do my head in. There we go, and that's all built. Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Sure. Ready.
Let's do this.
You sure?
OG Weirdbit, here's a hack. If you have Game Pass, you can get the premium upgrade and play now for much cheaper. Even cheaper, playing for free. Yeah, yeah, you get a discount with Game Pass, right, for buying it. I do have Game Pass Ultimate. I do have the high tier, so I could get it for a discount. I was really considering it, and I think maybe I should have now, in hindsight. But I'm just gonna wait until the free version releases on Wednesday. I've got it pre-installed. I've got it pre-installed.
This holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
To be fair, though, I can understand the criticism with Sturgis being able to build this piece of technology because, you know, that part of the game doesn't really install me with confidence in his capabilities. Let alone the fact that he couldn't actually hack a novice terminal at the beginning of the game. But like I said, I think he's purposely programmed to do so because he is actually a synth. But anyway, right, let's use this. This is very important. Right, load holotape. I gotta remember what it's called. Cruises holotape. Where are we? Where's the... Sturgis get... network scanner. There we go. There we go. And something that Sturgis just asked us to do then, which was scan the Institute's network. Make sure you eject it as well. Apparently we did. That's fine. He asked us to scan their network. You can do that immediately. As soon as you arrive here, just plug it into this terminal here. Download their network thingy-dingies, and then you're good to go. There's a lot of good junk around in the Institute as well. They've got like good stuff to loot with good materials.
I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Okay. Alright, let's do as the mysterious voice says. Bear with. Right, institutionalized. Let's activate that. Institute lab coat we can leave. That's inaccessible. Okay. Down in the elevator. Sturgis looks like he would be better dead.
I can only imagine what you've heard.
We did try and kill him, but he was tagged essential. Hopefully he'll lose his essential tag once we've done this quest. And then we can kill him. And then I can show you that he's got a synth component on him because he's a synth. There's loads of characters that are synths in this game that the game never tells you either. One character in this game that I know for certain is a synth is I don't know if you remember the third rail in Good Neighbor where Charlie is behind the bar, the cool British Mr. Handy. The singer in there, who's voiced by the old Wonder Woman, she's a synth. She's got a synth component on her when you kill her. There's a few. Trash Can Carla, she's a synth. They're just the ones off the top of my head as well.
We must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Okay, I'm going to use this level up really quick because I know exactly what we're picking. We're going to finish off Ninja. Give me that. Right, cool. I think we're going the right way. I wonder if Father was a Westworld fan. Probably. He's probably a Westworld fan. I think because the guys who did Westworld, they're making the Fallout series, right? The Fallout TV series. So I think it's all interconnected in more ways than one. Right, I'm gonna pick up a whole bunch of these things because you get good materials out of the stuff here in the Institute. They got far more advanced tools in the Institute, and it's got some really good components. So try and loot as much as you can. If I just go into my junk tab now, I'll show you what I mean. Applicator has aluminium and fiber optics, both very useful. Nearly everything that you find here has aluminium in it. It's got more fiber optics as well. Aluminium in the spanner. They've got aluminium spanners. Very futuristic. Aluminium tweezers. It's very, very worthwhile picking up stuff here because the components here are very, very useful. They give you some really, really good stuff. Hey there, boy. Boy.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, son.
Sorry, wrong game. Is it you?
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Where is everyone?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's
What's going on? What's happening?
Are you okay?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
It'll be okay.
It'll be okay, Sean. Mommy's here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Father?
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's response.
Does this game have a level cap? No. They don't. You can level forever and ever and ever in this game.
We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli.
I didn't know they were making the series. To be honest, I thought the series was just a rumor. No. You can there's a ton of images out there that have leaked, like loads of them. It's the I can't remember their name. The name.
Welcome to the Institute.
There's two of them. There's brothers, and one of them, they're both really famous, like producers or directors. And the guy who's doing the Fallout series did Westworld. I think he did like series 1 and 2 though. He didn't do 3 and 4 or something like that. Don't know exactly, to be honest with you. Sorry, but yeah, they're definitely making a Fallout TV series. It's going. It's for Amazon. They're doing it for Amazon. Father.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
Answers, asshole!
I want answers, asshole. Now!
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity, but I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal to find.
The Nolans, that's the ones. That's the ones. Thanks, Physio. Thanks for helping me out.
And
Yeah, it's one of the Nolans, I think.
It's good to finally meet you.
Probably better off giving it a quick Google, actually, rather than listening to me. I don't really know what I'm talking about.
I am Sean. I am your son.
Oh, there we go. There's the twist. That's look at her face. She's like, what the fuck? Hang on. Let's give her time to study his face. So she's like, oh, it's really you. Okay, let's go.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you have no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why?
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me?
Infrared Tires, what's
At
up,
that
dude?
time, the year
Happy Big Friday.
2077,
How you doing, buddy?
The Institute had made great strides in synth production.
How you doing? Hope you're having a good one.
Not enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Let's see. Human synths.
Human sense? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
So everything beyond Gen 1 synths. So every one of the synths that they've made now to be indistinguishable from humans that blend into society and whatnot, all of them contain the DNA of Father. They're all based on his DNA. And that's the purpose why they stole him from Vault 111, is because his DNA had not yet been tainted by radiation. So that's the whole purpose behind that. So you were here the whole time.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you
I'm tired.
must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father, yeah. Let's ask him about his dad, right? Because Kellogg shot his dad right in front of us.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And as
I'm now peckish as well.
more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. Let's ask him about Kellogg.
Kellogg? He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Okay, let's go for the speech option.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say?
Fair enough.
To ease your mind.
He's got a good point there. He raises a good point there. The Institute.
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
Infrared test. I'm okay. Going home from college for the weekend. Nice. Nice. Happy big weekend, buddy. Got any nice plans? Got anything planned?
Very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
Why you?
But, director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you.
I'm not sure about that, Sean. Not sure about that.
I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
I'm thirsty. What should we answer with here? I don't know if maybe might be the vague option. And we can put it down to our character just being very, very confused right now. Are you following? Because obviously we know this. I know what Sean just said, but the Institute are not good people, right? They kidnap people. They replace them with synths without anyone knowing. We're gonna find out that what exactly they do with those kidnapped people shortly as well. They do some horrific stuff, the Institute, okay? It might be right what he's saying. They are, like, basically the best chance for humanity's future because they're so technologically advanced. But at the same time, the methods are horrendous, right? The things that they get up to are not only horrendous either, but then they kind of are necessary for mankind moving forward. Now, at the same time, Boobies is going to be, like, completely whacked out poo brains right now after what she's just found out, right? She's just found out that her son is, like, a 60-year-old... Well, a man in his 60s who's actually the head of the Institute. He worked his way up to the head of being in charge of the Institute as well.
This really is a matter of importance.
Calm down, Sean. I'm having to think here, right? There's a lot to take on board. What I've just found out. Let's say maybe, right? Because we're not committing to anything just yet. Not that it matters anyway. You know, this isn't like the be all and end all the answer to this question. But for role playing purposes, we're just gonna be like maybe. Okay, I don't know. It's a lot to take in.
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know, and I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Dismissive.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done.
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interests at heart. Will you take...
Alright. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to punch the microphone there. My bad. Is this... We still haven't answered this question, right? Will you take that chance? Are you sure?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
Don't know.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute...
How long can we prolong this? Is this turned into a game of prolonging the conversation now? I'm curious how long we can keep this going for.
You want to introduce yourself to the division head.
Oh, I think that's it. I think that's as far as we can take it.
Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems.
Dr. Lee! Dr. Lee's an important character.
Of course, meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
We'll talk about Dr. Lee when the time comes as well. So now we got to go and meet the division leaders. Do you think I could, like, rest up, Sean? I mean, like, I've got food and water on my person. I can sort that out by myself. Let's eat both of these. We just ate them in front of Sean. Some, like, cooked mutant hound chops. He's probably very disgusted right now. It's like, what the hell was that you just ate, mother? But, right, okay. So now what we gotta do, we gotta go downstairs and... Can we sleep here? Are we able to sleep? Is there even a bed in this area? We do need ceramic, though. I'm gonna take these with me, because none of this is stealing either. Ooh, a coffee mug in there. We do need ceramic. Ceramic is something that we're running really low on. Oh, dang it. I was hoping I could carry more. Oh, my weight restrictions are still in place. I know technically I'm alone right now. Oh, I didn't give this fusion core to Codsworth. Shit. Okay, what can I drop that's really, really heavy that's not very, What did I just do? I pressed the wrong button. I think I picked I picked everything up. Right, get rid of these a second. How much do they weigh? 3 each! And that's only glass. I thought that was ceramic. We definitely don't need them then. We're not going to be able to pick much up while we're here. Unfortunately, the game still thinks I'm traveling with Codsworth, even though he's not here. That was a mistake. Because now I'm not really able to pick anything up. That's fine though. We'll be coming back here again at some point. So, right. Okay. I'm going to take a really quick break now, okay? Because we've been going for nearly 2 hours without a break. And then I'll be back. When I come back, we'll have a look around the Institute proper. Get to meet all the heads of all the different departments. And I won't be long. I'll be 5 minutes, no longer than 7, okay? So bear with me. I will be...